What is up, guys? This is going to be part 3 of Specters of the Rail. Pretty much, what are the void traces and what are void fissures. Pretty much the last two major things besides the, what is it called, like the kavat? Like that little bitty cat creature. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you can, as you can see, I have refinement, void traces on the far bottom right almost. I have 0 out of 1150. Now, refined relics. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to do just one of these random ones. I don't know how they would even be... no. No. Select relic. Select relic. What if I just wanted to do a normal relic? Insufficient. So it looks like I'm going to be trying the void fissures like I had suggested earlier. You know, I'm actually going to go through this just so you guys know exactly what it is that I'm doing. I did try and do some research, but it looks like it's almost like sealing like a rift. If you ever played Dragon Age Inquisition, I actually am going to need a tankier build, and I'm actually going to go with Frost because I'm pretty sure he is my better option. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'm going to leave my Helios just because with all the new stuff that has come out, I kind of want to get a whole bunch more scans in. So let's go ahead and actually just go to a fissure. So I'm just going to do a super easy one. There's sabotage, rescue, and mobile defense. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just do I'm gonna go ahead and do a rescue, because then I'll get 2 instead of 1. And then where is it gonna kick me? Oh, okay. So intact relics, where I can actually get the fissures. Equipped for a mission. Okay. What kind of reward do I want? I want... what am I low on? You know, I don't have it. I have very limited Ash Prime blueprints. Let's go ahead and do this one. I show you what to equip, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Just one will be consumed? Yeah, sure, why not? And it'll find a squad. Interesting. Where is this? Why would it kick me back there? Why is it kicking me back here? Play without relic. Why would I play without a relic? Oh, I joined the squad. Did I now? No, I didn't. So a T2 Fissure. Okay. And it's on Monolith. Okay. Which is here. This is pretty much where I am, the rescue. And I want to go ahead and equip that. So then it kicks me into readiness. Okay. Expires in 47 minutes. Well, I'm gonna ask these random guys if they're ready. You know what? I have a better idea. Let's go ahead and let's do this by myself. Because I really don't need the help. Rescue, Nash Prime. Yes, I want it. Alright, then it's just going to go ahead and kick me into the mission. Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to try and go ahead and complete this mission as soon as possible. I want to try and keep... I've kept part 1 and part 2 roughly around like 6 minutes or so. I kind of want to keep this part pretty short as well. Looks like this is going to be an ongoing thing. That way I'm not making one long video that you guys have to watch. And I will name these accordingly.
Our intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home.
Okay, search for hostage.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
Reactants collected.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactants.
Okay, I will look out for a reactant. What was that? Oh my god, did he just Pokemon version evolve? What was that crazy stuff? Alright.
Captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Yeah, I see we don't have much time. I was just telling everybody on YouTube I didn't want to spend that much time. Oh, awesome. No, I don't want to trigger anything. Oh. What is up with that? Aw. He kicked me over. Alright, this is getting annoying.
Use that reactant to open a relic.
Ooh, a
The
reactant?
reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm killing enemies that get bigger, or I guess change in a sense. And then I have a feeling that something's, a thing will pop up. But I'm going to, since this mission's already pretty easy as is, I'll just go ahead and just get them out of there. Oh, you know what? Maybe, I won't. Never mind. Yeah, good for the hostage. Let's see if I can't get any more of these guys to change.
The hostage is almost out of time.
Aww. Well, that was unfortunate. I
will not forget this.
Yeah, looks like I'm actually gonna give that little sucker
the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
What about my extractants? Let's see here. Okay, we've got another one there.
They've brought in reinforcements. A Versa.
No, exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Alarms have been reset.
Alright, we got 5. Looks like that Moa changed as well. Got 6, we're getting there, guys. Bursa, I'm
This looks bad. Help.
Oh.
We've been locked out. Let's override the security.
He is more important than me. And I died. I really want my secondary weapon back. I'm gonna get that back from you, because I like my secondary better. It works better for this. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
I can't go on.
Well, where are you?
Override.
Quit dying.
Move on.
So rude.
Alarms successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. Do. Oh, come on. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up here. I'm gonna get rid of this Bursa right before I do that, because Bursas can be really annoying. I'm gonna reload. So I got 8, 9, 10.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
What? So that's it? I just kill enemies and I get relics. Okay. But okay. I guess I'm just gonna leave now. Let's hope that works. Now, you know, let's see here. So did you guys just see that? That's just one thing I want to add. your snow globe, when you go through a nullifier, your snow globe will actually disappear. Yeah, not ideal. I'm not entirely sure why DE thought it best to, screw over the very last Warframe that had any type of advantage over a nullifier, but the moment that you end up going through a nullifier, it's going to basically turn off your frost bubble. Within the previous updates, before the Specter of the Rail came out, it was actually the exact same thing when it comes to Nova Prime. Really? That's my option. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Neuro Optic? Really? Instead of helmet was too confusing.
Escort mission complete.
Alright, cool.
Hostage is safe now.
Then sure, why not? So, Vapor Spectre Blueprint. And then, ooh, okay, 24 Void Traces. I didn't see if we could pick up more. Maybe that's something to look into. Every single time I walked over those extra Void Traces, they didn't really give me anything. So it looks like, depending on like the ranking in a sense of the Void Fissures, once you end up getting the selected number, as we saw, it was... Really? That mission's still there? Oh, we can do it over and over and over again. Interesting. Can I do this one? Oh, so void missions would be harder as in a void mission, and you need to use relics to determine which type of reward you get. Interesting. Wow, isn't that just a kick in the face? Alright, so I basically selected a 2 emblem of Fissures. I went ahead and did that mission. Now I have 24 out of 1150. Now I don't know exactly, like I have out of 1150 or 1150 on the bottom right. Now I saw a video from the PC a couple of weeks ago, and they still have like limited information, and since then I kind of stopped because I kind of just wanted to go through it myself anyways. But I saw another guy, and he actually had out of 100 instead of 1150. So I'm not entirely sure how that works, whether it's based off of your mastery rank or really what it come in conjunction for. But basically, once you choose whatever reward system you want within that relic, then you can choose up to 25, 50, and I think it's like 2.5% drop chance, a 5% drop chance, and then a 10% drop chance, which is better than, I guess, not having anything, especially for like brand new stuff that gets released. I know that Necros Prime, the Galatine Prime, are the 2 things that are coming in, and I keep on forgetting the last one. But that's going to be coming out soon, so I wouldn't worry about asking me that kind of question, because in the next week or 2, they're going to release a new access pack anyways. So I would say do the Void Fissure missions to go ahead and get those, depending on what ranking scale the Void Fissure missions have. It's kind of how much of the Void Traces you'll have. They've had so many names for what the Void Traces and Void Fissures are. In my opinion, it could have just been easier just to say, hey, these are Void Fissures, and instead of Void Traces, I think Void Fissures are just the missions, and Void Traces are what you get in the mission. I don't know. I guess they could have made that a little bit more... I don't know, just a better explanation on what that was. Just because it can just get confusing for whoever's playing, especially new people. Once they get into this new map, I mean, there's so many things they're just like, well, this is too confusing, like I'm never gonna learn this, and then they just don't want to play, which you don't want that, especially Warframe being like by far one of my favorite games to actually play. I mean, I get on this game more than I do any other game, including the games that cost even higher prices. Like, I don't know, they have like those special packs where it could be like up in the hundreds, and then you have like all this downloadable content. It's just like, wow, so much. Um, Now the one thing that
Lizard, leech, bloody worm.
wow, that was rude and okay. So I'm gonna move into um the Sortie 3. We've hit season 8. I would highly suggest starting to do these right off the bat. Um, Season 7 lasted forever, but seasons 1 through 6, they all varied. Like, some were like 15 days, some were like a month or two. 7 was months, not just a month, but it was months. So who knows how long season 8's going to last. I would say do these every single chance that you get. And then keep an eye on all the upcoming alerts within the new update. I've already seen like a broken catalyst or reactors. It was just a catalyst, and I mean, it was only open for like 20-30 minutes. I mean, something like that. I normally would used to see it for like an hour, but if I'm only seeing it for like 20-30 minutes, then I mean, they have apps that you can go ahead and download, like Warframe alerts for, you can get notifications when stuff comes on, or the actual, like, DE Warframe application for your cell phone that you can end up using for, like, upgrading stuff when you're not around. And then don't forget to jump into your dojo, because in your dojo, we're also going to have, like, a whole bunch of new stuff. Especially a lot of the Arcwing stuff, like Elytron, that you could normally get by doing like Arcwing missions, you can now get in your dojo. So go to your dojo, donate whatever dojo you're in, or clan you're in, and go into the dojo whatever clan you're in. And then I'm going to move on to Syndicates, which is going to wrap up my part 3. And this video, unfortunately, is a little bit longer. Yes, thank you. I actually I use Steel Meridian. That way I can get Steel Meridian and Red Veil. Looks like I need to spend some Red Veil. So let's go ahead and see what we got in there. I'm going to skip over everything except the miscellaneous. So it looks like we can get Relic packs. So kind of like Void Keys, but the Relic packs. But it looks like you're going to need Fissures, though, to get better stuff. Or better odds, I guess. Then we got the Kazis Blade, Wrathbone Handle, Voluptus Stock. All these parts are parts to Arcwing weapons. So, looks like that's a whole lot easier to get. I hated doing those. But I spent so much time, effort, and platinum on getting stuff I didn't want to do, especially when I got like a 50 or 75% coupon. I'd end up buying those, but I guess it just kind of is what it is. Exuka. Well, I don't have that, so I'll just buy one of these because I need one of those. And then let's see. I'm gonna go back to miscellaneous. What else don't I have? Got one of those. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Relic pack just because I don't know where they are, and honestly, why not? Okay, yeah, it's the exact same thing. So I got like brown, bronze, and silver, but I didn't get a gold, which is basically like different style of like drop locations. Now, I would assume that whatever parts that you end up buying, like whether it's a Flectus, however it is you're gonna say, I'm not even gonna botch it up for just grins. I would say any of these types of parts for your Arcwing, that they should be tradable, kind of like your Syndicate weapons. I mean, I just kind of see it pointless if you could only get what you needed and then not be able to trade something like that. So let me go into my foundry, where my Arcwing stuff is. Where are you, Arcwing? Alright, Yeah, so it looks like parts. So I need the blade. So if I could trade like the handle or the guard or something like that for the blade or for another weapon, that's probably what I'm looking into. If not, then I'm going to screw up my entire syndicate just so I can get these specific parts, because once you get up to mastery rank 21 and you end up with very limited of stuff left, your next best thing is to acquire the brand new items. And then if you're the head of a clan or alliance, then you start to acquire people that you actually like to play with, which I'm still in the works. If you guys have an actual clan, I am adding an alliance, or clan members into the alliance. Oh, you know what? Before I jump off, let me just change this so I can show everybody. I've actually had a couple of people ask me, oh, what does your alliance emblem look like? And let's see if I can't. Let's get out of this entirely. Alright, that's pretty much what it looks like. The writing underneath that dark skull is actually the language of Warframe, the Tenno's language, and it just means Reaper. I'm the United Galactic Reaper. Or what is it? No, the I don't even know. I'm not even the one that chose the name, because I have other members that ended up deciding to change the name. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're looking at the United Galactic Reapers. I showed you guys some names, but I mean, it is what it is. I like playing this game. It's fun. It's just these fissures, and that's an awful lot of missions to do, like over and over and over, just to get, like, I know they're going to change, and what did they change to? So 2 sabotages, a rescue and a spy. You know, I think a sabotage would, or a capture or a spy mission would be better than a rescue, because you still have that enemy like dangling around, and if he dies you kind of have to keep on reviving him or get those fissures before, you know, he keeps on dying. Yeah, I would say sabotage, spy, and capture. So I guess you could do mobile defense too, but even still, you're just kind of like sitting there waiting for something to happen. Any type of like faster mission, I would suggest. So that looks like it's pretty much it, as opposed to the oh gosh, the market. The market's the last thing. This is the last big thing. So as of today, what is today? The 17th of August. Darvo came out with a small little video saying that he's going to have great deals. This is the very first one. It's going to be Elytron. You're getting 30% off of buying it with Platinum. Now so you're not gonna hit like exit to like back yourself out anymore. If I choose, like, let's say Warframes, I'm looking at Warframes. If you hit circle, you're gonna exit out and get out of the whole thing. You don't want to do that. Just keep an eye. Just go through like just some random stuff. Let's say I want to go into Kubros, look at the Kavat's incubator segment. Which can I get the blueprint? Can I get a blueprint? Maybe. No, you know, I think it's probably within one of the missions, kind of like the segment for the Relic, one of those hubs. But you're gonna go ahead and click triangle to get out of what you're doing. That way you're going through what you actually need: boosters, keys, drones, components. Just keep on going through. Just make sure you start hitting the the triangle button, or you're gonna kind of get stuck. Looks like you can still get a Roken Derelict keys, which is nice because I know that there's going to be a couple places where you're going to need those. Don't forget the ciphers for like whatever new stuff that they end up bringing in. That'll be really helpful. No, I don't need any of that. So it looks like that's pretty much it when it comes to the new updates. Like, we're talking like the map, how do you get relics, how do you get the tracers or the traces, which I don't know. I guess there's always better names that you can come up with, but you know, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to stop playing. Oh, that's cool. So instead of like a 7-day, you can get like 30-day boosters. How much are the... Oh, yeah, that's kind of pricey. So I guess if you got like a 50% off and you spent like 100 platinum instead of 200, you get 30 days as opposed to... It was like 80 for 70 days, or it used to. I would most definitely pay, you know, another 30 platinum for a 30-day instead of... Just for going from like a 7-day to a 30-day. That's actually pretty cool. And then you can always actually change the, like, let's say I can hide what I own, and then I can choose R1 for blueprints only. So if I just hide like what I own, then I can just go through and be like, oh, you know, what kind of weapons do I need? Well, I don't own these. I've already had them in the past, and I don't keep everything. Which I should. I am now, but in the beginning I didn't because I was low on platinum. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, I'm here. I'll answer in due time. But that looks to be pretty much what we're looking at. I don't have a Kubro out, but if you did, or he would be wandering around. He wouldn't be stuck in the incubator anymore. So that's pretty much it. So just go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. This is part 3. I don't believe I'm going to be doing a part 4 because there's no need. But if you're looking for other tutorials, more than welcome to send me a message. I can make something explaining something else within the new update. It's just kind of a big overview of kind of what we're going in here for. So make sure you keep an eye out for all those things. And what is this? Devstream 79. So you can always watch that, and I would assume 78, so you get all more current informations. They just happen to be a lot longer videos than what my videos are. So keep an eye out for that, and you guys have a good one, and be safe.